Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, son. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw is Fields. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. He's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
First carry for one of the most versatile players in the league, Cordero Patterson. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. That'll be intercepted. That's the safety, Grant Delpit. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Right.
Fields to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Here we go. Right.
Fields now. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. On the return, it's Hines. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10 now from the 36. Here's a designed run. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Now a give, but here comes the reverse.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go, son. Go.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Grant Delpit up to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9. Now, Fields. They drop this down to Warren. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Here we go. Good. Right.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. So after 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Here's Cameron Johnston now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the gun, Watson. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They bring Judy in motion. Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on time. To throw on 2nd down. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses. The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles, so often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Fields. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On 3rd down, here's Harris.
Najee Harris, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt.
Off his foot, Mike, this ball was just never on target. He might have been hoping for it to work a little left to right, but it just didn't want to cooperate. It ends up staying wide left.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Shotgun snap to Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Moore going in motion. Throwing on 3rd down. Watson now sets up a screen for Chubb. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
Here we go. Set.
A first down throw for Fields. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Tonight.
Now a give to Warren, running right. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Here we go, son. Go.
Back to throw is Fields. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Watson. Cooper with the grab. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He keeps it himself. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Watson now on 1st down. That's caught left side by Cooper. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Nick Chubb, touchdown Browns. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Browns move out on top, 14-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Fields. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And the Browns will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Once again, it's Chubb. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Dustin Hopkins on now for the field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. To return is Naheem Hines. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Watson going to get this one out to Cooper. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Watson. That's taken in by Chubb. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. On 1st down, Watson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So we saw in the first half that they were willing to take some risks and allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Here we go. Is that all right?
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here we go.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
All right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's to the rookie out of Michigan, Roman Wilson. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's a Steeler first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that first down.
Here we go, son. All right.
First down, Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Don't jump. Ready? Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Catch made, right side by Wilson. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go, son. Go.
Here's Fields. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this.
And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Steelers are back in this one. It's 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, it's Watson. That's caught. It's Amari. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Past midfield to the 45. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Watson going to give it to Chubb. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Backs to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw is Watson. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. And he will score. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Patterson now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go.
Fields now. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Fields now to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here we go. All right.
Now a second down throw for Fields. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a second consecutive time. Myles Garrett, the All-Pro, there to bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go. Set.
On the ground, here comes Patterson. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
Steelers getting ready to punt this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Returnable from the 17. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Chubb. Crazy. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
That's complete to Moore on the right side. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Throwing is Watson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Dustin Hopkins on now for the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
A first down throw for Fields. Into the hands of Pickens. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Go.
Pistol snap back to Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
Don't jump. Ready? Sit high.
Fields operating out of the pistol. Here's a screen set up for Warren. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Steelers first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hey, can't.
Here's Warren. He slams it in there, and he is in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
What is that?
Here's a handoff to Chubb. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Browns. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Back to throw is Fields. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And they'll hold them to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Fields. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. Now first down throw for Watson. That's caught downfield by Cooper. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Out of the gun, Watson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge catch to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here we go, son.
Austin brought in motion. And a nice defensive play. They're good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Go.
Now, Fields. He'll let one go down the middle. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second down.
It's Fields. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They get the home victory here.